The tri-state area is currently grappling with the aftermath of historic flooding that has left significant devastation in parts of Connecticut and New York. The relentless downpour, described by one Connecticut official as a 1,000-year event, led to extensive damage across both regions, with communities now facing an arduous cleanup process. In Connecticut, the impact was particularly severe. The town of Oxford was one of the hardest hit, where members of Beacon Hose Fire Company No. 1 were seen rescuing people from the Brookside Inn. The scene was tragic, as two women lost their lives when their vehicle was swept away by floodwaters on Route 67. Elsewhere in the state, dozens of others were also in need of rescue, with many residents now confronted with the daunting task of cleaning up the damage left behind. Danbury, Connecticut, experienced some of the most visible damage, where floodwaters eroded a roadway outside an apartment complex. The town of Seymour saw extensive damage to the Metro-North Railroad tracks along the Waterbury branch, caused by both flooding and subsequent erosion. Repairing this critical infrastructure will be a massive undertaking, with officials already estimating the costs will be substantial. U.S. Senator Richard Blumenthal has indicated that Connecticut will be seeking federal assistance to help cover the costs of the extensive repairs. Meanwhile, on Long Island, the flooding was equally catastrophic. Mill Pond was entirely washed away, with all marine life swept into Long Island Sound. The damage along Long Island's North Shore was widespread, with videos showing rushing water washing away Harbor Road in Stony Brook. The sheer force of the floodwaters left many areas almost unrecognizable. Connecticut Governor Ned Lamont, along with Senator Blumenthal, surveyed the damage in Oxford, acknowledging the significant challenge that lies ahead in terms of recovery. While there is no immediate estimate of the total cost or time required for the repairs, it is clear that the damage is extensive and will require a coordinated response at both the state and federal levels. Amidst the devastation, there were also stories of heroism. In Southbury, Connecticut, a Good Samaritan was caught on video rescuing a stranded motorist and his dog after their vehicle became trapped in floodwaters. The man waded through the water to pull the driver, who was an amputee, out of the car before returning to rescue the dog. This act of bravery highlighted the community spirit that is emerging in the wake of the disaster. Southbury officials have declared a state of emergency in response to the severe flooding, which caused around 800 power outages and led to the closure of approximately 15 roads. This declaration underscores the severity of the situation and the urgent need for resources to aid in the recovery efforts. As the affected communities begin to rebuild, the focus will be on restoring vital infrastructure, providing assistance to those who have lost their homes, and ensuring that such a disaster does not happen again. The road to recovery will be long and challenging, but with the support of local, state, and federal resources, the hope is that these communities will emerge stronger and more resilient in the face of future challenges. Stay subscribed for more videos.